What's up, guys? Look who I got back with me.
What's up?
Star Trek fan.
Always.
Yes.
Love
So,
me
guys,
some Spock.
What?
I said I love me some Spock.
Love me some Spock.
Yeah.
Spock's awesome.
Yes, he is.
So, guys, this is an episode that is really special because we picked up some cool stuff. We picked up one video game related item. We'll show that to start off with. But we've been watching a new show on Netflix, which is awesome.
Well, it's not new. It's new
Well,
to us.
It's new to us.
The
American Horror Story.
yes.
That is an awesome show, guys. You definitely got to check that out. We've been like binge watching that stuff.
Yeah.
Ever since where did we find out about that at?
I think we were just flipping through Netflix and it's like, well, there's nothing on. This looks cool. Let's watch this. So.
That sounds about right.
Because we've been behind the times on everything. We were late to coming to the show watching Big Bang Theory, and then we finally jumped on the Game of Thrones bandwagon.
Which is awesome.
Oh my God. But yes, American Horror Story is very good. If you have not watched that, get into it. If you love horror movies, you will love this show.
Give it a watch, guys. It's really awesome. And also, we've been playing Resident Evil on the VR.
You've been playing it. I've been freaking out.
Mary played all the way through the first part of it, where she fought the crazy chick with the knife.
Yeah, she.
That's as far as you got, right?
Yeah, and then that woman called and said, "Come upstairs," and I'm like, "I am not going nowhere until I take this hatchet out of this woman's face."
It was really awesome to see her experience that for the first time. And I'm still playing that, trying to beat that game. It's really awesome, guys. VR is the future for video games, guys. It's like a buddy of mine put it to me this simple. Most times when you look at stuff, you're always looking at stuff in like a picture frame. And you know what? When you're in VR, there is no frame.
It is.
You're
everywhere.
For the first time in my life, I'm actually immersed in a video game, which is awesome. But anyways, this brings us to the point of this cool stuff we found. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way right off the bat, guys. We just stopped at a little shop there across from Chilango's, which is a Mexican restaurant in town, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And Mary's like, "You want to go over there or not?" "Yeah, let's go over there." And it's hot, guys. It's really hot.
Yeah, and it's one of those little junk stores where they just got stuff kind of thrown every which way. You got to kind of wiggle your way around to get, keep from knocking everything over.
But I went over to the DVDs and the CDs like we all do, guys, and there was a copy of NBA Street for the GameCube. I wish had been complete and in good condition, but it was just so bad, guys. I just had to leave it. Excuse me. But I did end up picking up a PSP title, Scarface, a legendary movie, and also a nice, awesome copy on the PSP. Really good game. I've not played yet, but I've watched footage of a lot of you guys playing it, and it's a really good game. So we picked that up for free, guys, because of this awesomeness that you guys are fixing to see that we picked up. So free game for the PSP, one for the collection. Oh yeah. So you guys remember back in the day, if you was young enough, back in the 80s. I was around back then.
I was very much around
you
back
was
then.
very much around back. You guys know how when you went into the theater or whatnot, they had these small little posters of the feature film of the night? I got goosebumps. Well, this is what we got, guys. We found this right here in town at that little crappy junk store. And I'm so stoked to actually share this with you guys because me and Mary, we love horror movies.
Absolutely.
We love horror games. Even if they make us sick, we'll still play it. So let's get into this right now, guys. Let's show you guys what we got. So I want to start with...
Do the newest one.
The newest.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Now remember, these are right out of the theater, and they are legit. Copyright. But the first one we got here is... The Devil's Rejects.
Oh.
And again, guys, this is something you would have seen in the theater when the film launched or whatnot. It would have been like a...
I don't know what they call that. It's like the little, the narrow little posters, not the big posters that would be out on the market.
Oh, I wish they'd have been the big posters.
Well.
Frank, but they're in these nice acrylic sleeves, which is awesome. And they're legit, guys. So The Devil's Rejects, if you guys ain't seen that movie, it is freaky. I'm telling you that right now.
That came out after House of a Thousand Corpses, right?
Yes, that was the sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. I believe, if I'm not right, or Mary's not right, you guys let us know. But absolutely phenomenal condition on this poster, guys. It is absolutely ridiculous. I hope you guys can see. I'll try to move it closer where you guys can see that. No glare, hopefully. But check these out, guys, in these nice little acrylic sleeves. Absolutely crazy. When I seen these... And guys, I worked out a deal with her because you know how we do. We always got to pick out this or that or whatnot to try to get the price down or whatnot. And we got the game free. We got these for $5 a piece, guys, which is absolutely ridiculous.
And you said she originally wanted them for 10, right?
$10 a piece. And also, there was a guy that come in there and bought two before I got there, or we got there, that I don't know what they were, but I wish I'd have got them. But we're super stoked to get these guys because we love horror movies. And, what?
It just says on the thing, the tagline, it says, "This summer, go to hell." And in Tennessee, we are in hell right now.
Because it's hot. It is super hot, guys. I had my shorts on. My legs are white. Now they're burnt. So, yeah, it's hot. So, that is an awesome poster right there. Legit poster. And we'll just move on to the next one.
Yes.
So, what do you guys think about that, man? I mean, legit posters. Oh.
Yeah, do that one next. That way you can do the other ones back to back.
Oh, my goodness. This is a crazy, crazy find right here.
I love this. I remember when I used to collect Fangoria magazines, I would collect them all the time. Yeah, I'm trying to get no glare.
Yeah, no glare.
I used to collect Fangoria magazines with a passion. Every weekend when me and Mama would go to the grocery store to get groceries for the week, she'd give me a couple bucks and I'd go get a Fangoria magazine. And I always had a thing about the special effects, trying to figure, before CGI and everything went rampant on everything, you know, it was practical effects on everything. And a lot of these were done by Tom Savini. I think he did the special effects for the first Friday the 13th movie, I think.
Which would have been awesome if that had been in there. Or Hellraiser.
Oh, God, Pinhead.
Michael Myers.
Oh, God, I love Pinhead.
But I'm not complaining. I mean, we got Creepshow.
And
George A. Romero film with Stephen King directing it, I'm assuming.
No, it's from... What? No, it's got stories that...
I know how it works, but I'm just talking about the directors.
No, I know.
But you got some big heavy hitters here. You got Stephen King and George A. Romero.
Yeah, it's got like 5 tales in it, and it's got, you know, quite a... Well, it's got Hal Holbrook... Well, Leslie Nielsen, Airplane, but I can't remember a lot about this because I haven't watched it in so long. But I just remember.
But you're right. I mean, it
had a werewolf in it.
It had like, you could watch this stuff, and I think it come on HBO, but you could watch it, and it had like 5 or 6 different horror mini movies, pretty much in there, and it was really nostalgic to find this because I actually did remember watching this a long time ago. And Tales from the Crypt, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
Check this out, guys. We got Creepshow right here. Nice condition. I'll try not to put no glare on there. And this was made back in the day in 1980. I'm struggling to find the date.
It's like 80. Hold on, I just had it up.
1982,
yeah.
Guys. Try to not to put too much glare on you guys. I'll show you guys right up there. These are legit, right out of the theater posters, and that was cool, really cool to find that one. I do remember watching it a lot back in the day.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Now, we're just going to get into the next ones, because we got some more. What are you doing?
No, I'm feeling of it. That's like really thick. That's not no like reprint paper. This is like thick cardstock kind of poster paper. This, I'm examining and do that one. Then we'll do them last.
Okay, so the next one here we got. Do you guys remember watching the first Night of the Living Dead? That movie freaked me out, man. That was a creepy movie. But now we have the Return of the Night of the Living Dead, and that was like 1984, 1982, 82. I think it was 1982.
No, 84.
84. I was right the first time. Imagine that shit. But another classic horror film, guys, right there. Night of the Living Dead, guys.
The Return of the Living Dead.
The Return of the Night of the Living Dead. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied and all stuff. I'm excited about this because these are legit posters from the theater, guys. And we'll just move that in so you guys can get a nice look at that. Really cool, guys. And these nice acrylic sleeves, which is really... What do you remember about the Night of the Living Dead?
Well, this one, I'm looking at this, and I think this is the one that has got, like, the punk... It starts out, it's got like
this
this
game. That's the one that's got the big thing in the sewer where the government drops it off the truck and it falls into the sewer and the kids find it.
I don't think that's that one. I think this is the one where I just remembered there was this one chick that she ends up... They go to a graveyard and then they go into the mausoleum.
That's the same one, yeah. The kids find it in that big sewer.
But they're all like really punk dressed up and everything.
They're all punk rock, I just remember, hipster type, rebel gaming club type people.
No, they was just like punk rock kind of with the 80s with the spike hair and all that crap. But I remember that one chick walking naked down the street. I remember that for some reason. And some weird stuff. But
that's why I was... one was creepy as hell, though.
Them ones from the 70s with that one guy.
I mean, those effects back then were real. And I really thought that these things were eating people.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. The gore and I love scary movies, man. Love them. Old classics, guys.
Yeah, I do remember watching this one. I can't remember that chick's name though. She was in several horror movies. She was like one of those scream queens, kind of like Deborah Foreman, the one that played in Valley Girl and in Waxworks. She was kind of like her, but she never did get as...
So the original was pretty good.
Yeah, but she never did get as popular as Deborah Foreman did, but I can't remember her name. But she was in a lot of horror movies in the 80s, and she always died. Woman never lived to die. Yeah, always died.
So there's another good one, guys.
I wish I could remember her name.
Then we'll just get into the next of these. We got some good ones here. Let's see.
Start at the beginning. Yeah.
Yes. The boogeyman that came for you in your dreams. Check that out, guys. Nightmare on Elm Street. And there's a lot of glare. I apologize, guys. A lot of glare on that, but the color's nice. And again, well, not again, but this is 1982.
I think. That right there was Johnny Depp's first theatrical movie.
He was the dude that got killed in the bed.
Yeah,
right?
that got sucked up and then all this blood and everything. Yeah.
All over the ceiling.
Yeah. But I want to say that was Johnny Depp's first motion picture. He was in 21 Jump Street on TV before that, but that was like his first actual movie that he did, I think. I'm pretty sure it was.
But man, this is the first actual... I watched,
and Heather Langenkamp.
I watched like Friday the 13th, but I always, for some reason, liked Jason. It was like cool for some reason because he wouldn't kill kids. But this... Freddy Krueger scared the hell out of me as a kid.
Yeah.
He really did.
I can remember... I remember going to, not a daycare, but there's this lady that would pick us up after school, and we'd stay at her house until our parents got off work to pick us up. And I remember when this came out, telling this guy that was there, yeah, did you hear about that new movie that comes out? This guy's got claws on his hands, and this is the scariest movie ever. I remember that. And it took me forever to go see that, and boy, after I saw that, I was messed up afterwards.
I had trouble sleeping. I'll tell you that much.
It was scarier than The Exorcist. And The Exorcist, you know, wasn't... A lot of people didn't like it and think it was that scary. And Poltergeist was scary, but this right here scared the hell out of me.
And that's some nice color on that, too. That's really awesome. So there's Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one.
Yep. And really there will never be any other Freddy other than Robert Englund.
No,
Freddy.
I agree. That one dude, though, did a pretty good job.
He did do a good job.
He was like, gravelly voice Freddy.
Yeah, he's the guy that played Rorschach on The Watchmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, was it something James Haley, something like that. Earl Haley. What's his name?
So, all right. We got that one. Then, guys, we got the second one.
Cool.
Isn't that awesome? Look at the color on that.
That one was...
That is sick. That's 1985 on this one.
Wasn't that the one where the guy, Freddy, was like getting into his body or something? And
is that the one that had the dude on the motorcycle that the cables and stuff come out and got into him?
No.
Had a little puppet that dropped off the wall?
No, that was Dream Warriors.
Okay.
That was...
Okay.
Yeah.
So check that out, guys. Sorry for the glare there. But another cool poster, guys. Really cool stuff right there. And that dude really did scare the hell out of me. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that one right there is the one where Freddy starts going into that boy's body. And then that girl, he's like dating that girl, neighbor or something like that. And then they end up fighting, and she tries to save him and get like Freddy out of him. But the one you're talking about was Dream Warriors.
Which is this one. And this one here, guys, has got a little bit of sun fading on it, because this one, I guess, was towards the front doors when you come in the theater or whatnot. But I do remember seeing these on the old VHS tapes where you could go to the rental store and rent these. And I remember seeing this stuff, and I was like, that is absolutely freaky. That's what I was thinking. This dude didn't come get you in your dreams, man. You're not safe. Unless you stay up. Everybody knows you can't stay up all the time.
But this is the one. This one is the one that had Heather Langenkamp that played Nancy came back and was trying to help them kids because they were, like you said, they were in an asylum or something. And I remember the one guy, he was walking him like a marionette puppet, and he had like the tendons and stuff ripped out of his hands.
That's
and that was
the one where the little puppet things hang on the wall and it jumps down, goes over there. That's spooky.
Yeah. But this is where, and I want to say they killed her at the end of that one, didn't they? I think she died. I think they killed her off at the end of that one.
Spoiler alert, if you've not seen the
movie.
Oh
my God, when did this come out? This come out in 1987, and if you haven't seen it by now, well...
Go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it.
It's awesome.
The whole series, because you can, yeah. But yeah, I think that was the one where they killed her off. And she saved them.
Well, that is awesome, guys.
But this one that is the one, though, you're right, because he got that guy, and that always freaked me out watching it, because the one guy, he's like walking down the hall, and he's got his wrists are cut open, and the tendons and stuff, and then you got Freddy up here with the marionette puppet thing, and I remember watching that, and had it coming out the top of his feet, and I was like, oh my God, that would hurt so bad. Ooh, cringe factor of 100.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. We just wanted to share this stuff with you guys, because it is absolutely awesome to find that where we've been today, and of course that one game. But these posters are legit, and they're in these nice sleeves, and they got good color, and they're horror posters, man.
And you know what? This is so old.
Ladies and men.
This
men and ladies.
Like I said, this is 1987, and it's got, when you go through the people that are starring in it, it says Larry Fishburne. Now, do you know who that is right off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne. The one that played Morpheus.
I know who Lawrence Fishburne is.
But when he first got started, he was going by Larry Fishburne when he was
crazy.
Also playing on Pee-wee's Playhouse on Saturday mornings as the cowboy.
Oh, okay,
yeah, the long curly hair. Who's the cowboy? And that's when he was.
And it's out now. I watched Pee Wee Herman.
I love Pee Wee Herman.
That is it from the Wood Baron and the Wood Marion. What do you think? What do you think about those posters? Let us know, guys. And we all love you guys and appreciate everything you do for us. It means a lot. That means a whole lot. So thank you guys so much. And as always, big thumbs up to all you guys. Really do appreciate that. And as always, yeah. See you guys next time. And sorry there weren't no games, but we'll be back sometime in the near or distant future.
Well, maybe if tomorrow goes good, we might be nearer
and farther. We could be back sooner than we think. See you guys, and thanks for stopping by.